All right, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I got the Onsra Black Carve direct drive in. I'm really excited to try this board out for a couple different reasons, but let's go over it real quick. Came with the board, the charger that I've already set up over there, remote, extra set. Well, I can't say extra set, I guess. These are the Kegel pulleys that you need if you want to run the rubber wheels. And then obviously it has the urethane wheels on it, so the ABEC one adapter is already on the board. Came with a skate tool. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, comparing this to when I got the belt drive board. So I will say, Fabian, you definitely stepped up your box game. This box is awesome. It looks awesome. I'm not normally a box person, but with these boxes, I kind of tend to keep them around because if you ever have to ship the board or whatever, that's the best way to do it. So yeah, good job on the box. This looks amazing. But the biggest difference, flip this over, is the size of these screws. I can already tell that these are a lot more beefier. So when I first bought the Black Carve, it came with 4mm screws, which were a little small, and I had some issue with them. You've seen that in different videos, but these have, I believe they're 6mm screws. So I really want to put them to the test and see if they're going to hold up. Yeah, that's enough talking about unboxing. You know, buying experience through Onsra, if you haven't seen it, and the other channel is absolutely awesome. They airship it from China, so it takes less time, about 10 days-ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, everything looks great. I'm going to tighten up the trucks a little bit. These should have this board should have the 100 A bushings in it. So I'm excited to see how those react. Here we go. Let's go for a ride. All right, so it's our first ride on the Onsra direct drive. So I can tell you already, I mean, I'm 0.6 miles into this ride. It's the very first ride, and I can tell you already that I am super excited to be back on the Onsra deck. It's super responsive. I really like the feel of the deck and how responsive and zippy it is. It looks like we're gonna have a little bit of issue going up hills, but we'll get to some hills and try that out. And I already like how quiet it is and how good it coasts down hills. So let's take it to, you know, I bought a belt drive because of my weight and because of the hilly area I live in. So I'm really curious to see how the direct drive does uphill. So let's go do that first. All right, just like all the other first rides that we've been doing, we got the Onsra direct drive 105mm cloud wheels on it. We got the Vril RS with 105mm cloud wheels on it. So we're going to take it up the two hills like normal, and let's see how it does up hills. All right, Sean went 250, I weigh 200, and here we go. On your marks, get set, go. Forward. So the direct drive takes a little bit to get going. Here we go. 16. Oh, we're moving. 19, 18 miles an hour right there towards the end. And yeah, it did not blow away the Vril like the Onsra direct drive did. So it is less powerful up hills than the direct drive, which I figured, but it did okay. It didn't do terrible. It did okay. Kind of the opposite of the Evolve. So the Evolve is really powerful right off the start, and then it loses speed uphill. And the direct drive Onsra, it was lacking right off the start, barely passed the Vril. But after that, we picked up some speed, and I got up to 19 miles an hour there for a second. So it did okay. So we're back at the same hill.
Sorry.
I can't even keep it on the hill with just the brakes and no rider. All right, let's see how fast it goes up this. Hey, marks, get set, go. So that's floored. Yeah, it struggled right off of the get-go. I'm at 7 miles an hour. 8. So struggled up that part, but now it's picking up speed. This is where the Evolve loses its speed. We're at 11. I'm still floored. 12, 13. Now we're picking up some speed towards the top. 13 miles an hour. So yeah, definitely not as fast as the direct drive, but you can't even hear it. So it has its benefits, just like the Evolve has their benefits. So another place that is not quite as strong as the belt drive Onsra is braking downhill. So that's full brakes right now, and I'm still moving. The Onsra, the belt drive Onsra would come to a complete stop. I mean, I'm still full brakes right now. Still full brakes, and that is a steep hill, but the belt drive would have came to a complete stop on that hill. All right, as I've stated, we're out here with the 105 cloud wheels. So I'm running the black cloud wheels on this right now. I have a set of the sky blue coming in the mail, but I reached out to Cloud Wheel and I said, hey, do you not make the green in 105? Because they have that cool neon green in the 120s. And they said, no, we don't make it in the 105 right now, but what colors would your viewer prefer? I said, I have no idea, but I will ask them. So if you have ideas about colors for cloud wheels, put them in the comments. My first idea, get the green in the 105s, that would be cool. And I want a dark purple and not the light purple. But if you want to see specific color or you have idea for color, put them down in the comments in this video and I'll send that to Cloud Wheels. Maybe we could get some new colors. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up the first ride. I mean, it doesn't do as well as the belt drive up and down hills as far as acceleration and braking, but everything else feels like the typical Onsra without the noise. So if you live somewhere that's relatively flat, or you don't have a bunch of really steep hills like I do, or you're wanting a board that you can't really hear, then this might be the board for you. It's super smooth. I have it on Cloud Wheels, so it's going to be just like all the other boards on Cloud Wheels as far as that goes. I didn't even touch the trucks on this one, so normally I tighten them right out of the box. I didn't touch them on this one. I love how responsive it is because of that, but it will get wobbly at high speeds. I already know that. Today I took it up to 20 miles an hour. That's all I want to do on my first ride. Not sure how fast it will go, but we'll figure that out as we go through the review on this. But yeah, so far I really like it. Like I said, it's the exact opposite of the Evolve. The Evolve, it's fast off the startup hills and then it slows down. This is slow off the startup hills and then it speeds up. So whatever your preference is, you can pick a board based off of your needs and your likes. One more thing, this is a perfect board if you want that really tight, zippy, really responsive feel. I love that about the Onsra deck. It's a shorter deck. It's a very good shape. I love that about the Onsra. So I'm super excited to be back on an Onsra. That's more my riding style. Like I said before, it makes me feel like I'm on a real short little park board for snowboards, like a real short park snowboard on groomed trails. That's what this feels like. So really excited about that. Thanks again for viewing. Thanks again for watching, and let me know if you have a question about the direct drive specifically and what tests you want to see with the Onsra direct drive specifically. Put those in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just everything you guys are doing with the channel. Really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video.